Oh, look at this trout. There's trout with him, guys. Look, there's tons of trout with him. This is gonna be fun. Howdy folks, welcome back to the beach. I got my beach cart here this morning. We're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna try to get on some flounder early this morning, and then we're gonna transition into pompano fishing. And my goal today is to get my limit of pompano and at least 2 or 3 keeper flounder. So I'll show you the conditions. We're out here in Gulf Shores. Really nice conditions, a little bit of chop, which is what you want, especially for pompano. I'm gonna set up right here on the beach. We'll take you guys along for the journey, and hopefully we'll have a great day of fishing. Thanks for watching. All right, good morning everybody. First thing I'm gonna do, take my little 3-inch swim bait, and I'm gonna try to get a couple flounder, check my drag. We'll let that bait hit the bottom. Just do some slow rolling and popping it right off the bottom. We'll see if there's any flounder in here this morning. There we go. Oh, big trout. Nice big old trout. Heck yeah. Oh, look at this trout. There's trout with him, guys. Look, there's tons of trout with him. This is gonna be fun. There's gonna be tons of trout in here, guys. Look at them. They're swimming right beside him. Can y'all see them? That's so cool. There are tons of them. Check him out, y'all. Let's measure him just to verify that he's legal, which I know he is. Yep, this fish is 18, almost 18 inches, 17 3/4. So he's gonna go in the ice chest. Heck yeah. Great start to the morning. All right, let's see if we can do that again. I'm actually trying to catch flounder, but it seems like there's a pretty good pile of specks in here. I saw at least 3 other specks with the one I caught. That don't mean they'll bite, but they're in here. All right, I'm gonna work this bait a little faster this time and see if these fish are up top. Yep, there he is. Just what I thought. They're up top. That's a big, big trout. Let's go. Yeah, they're up top feeding. I was fishing on the bottom. Not get. Whoa, look at that, guys. This is so freaking cool. Oh, yeah. That's bigger than the last one. Oh. Yeah, that's gonna be about a 19-incher there. Wash some of that sand off. All right. 18 and a half. Perfect size for the box. Heck yeah, man. That is absolutely awesome. Okay, I'm not keeping any more trout. If I do catch a flounder, I'm gonna keep it, but I'll let the rest of the trout go, and then I'll keep some pompano later on. So the cast before that, I had a bite, but it just kind of felt like he swiped at it. And right after that, I saw a fish slash in the water. So that told me, okay, the fish are up top feeding. So I'm gonna try to stay up high in the water column, just swim it and kind of pop it here and there. Now these trout are funny. Sometimes they'll fire up and you have to catch them when they're fired up, and then they'll stop. So anytime you see a fish coming up to the surface and eating, you need to catch them then, because these fish will not eat all morning. Now, if I wanted to, I could certainly swap over to a topwater or a twitch bait, and I'm pretty sure I would have success. But since I've already got this on and they're eating it, I'm just gonna stick with what I got. So the trout bite ended quickly after I caught those 2 fish, so I decided to swap back to flounder. All right, I'm gonna work my way down this edge and try to get a flounder before it gets too late in the morning and they move out. They're usually right on the edge of these drop-offs. I need to tighten my drag up a little bit. Hey, there we go. Got him. That's a flounder. Hopefully he's big enough. He don't feel that big. We'll see. Sometimes they'll surprise you. Oh, he might be. He might be. He's gonna be close. I think he's gonna be a little bit short. I think he's gonna be about 1 inch short. I knew those suckers were out there. Yep, you're a 1/2 inch short, big guy. Appreciate the bite. He just buried himself right there. All right, guys, while I'm fishing for trout and flounder, I'm gonna put a Pompano rig out, 3-ounce Sputnik and a Sandflea. The sandbar is pretty far out, so I don't have much of a choice today but to wade my bait out. But a lot of times when I'm pompano fishing, I can just throw it off the beach and not get my feet wet. But in this case, there's a big sandbar right here, and I know if I get on the other side of it, I'll have a much better chance of catching them. So I think we're good here. Oh yeah, that should be far enough. I'm gonna take my bait back, put it in the rod holder, and see what happens. So me and the guy beside me, we got tangled up with each other's lines. And as I'm trying to get the tangle out, my rod starts thumping and going crazy. And this is what happened. All right, guys, I got one on the pump set up here. I had a tangle with that guy down there, and this fish was hitting while I had a tangle. Hold on just a second. Feels like a pretty good one. I'm gonna go on this side of you. That was crazy. All right, you're good, buddy. You're good. This is gonna be a nice fish here. Feels like a nice pompano. I wanted to try to get the hit on camera, but like I said, I was trying to get that tangle out, and he hit while I had it in my hands. This is a nice fish. Oh yeah, definitely a pomp. There he is. Oh yeah, it's a nice fish, guys. This was on that Sandflea. Man, he's heavy. There we go. Excellent Pompano. That's a stud. Heck yeah. He's going in the box. All right, guys, just hooked up on a dang stud. Big Pompano. I seen him jumping. He is a stud. I'm surprised that I got him in, honestly. He was jumping like crazy. All right, let's get a measurement. Oh, other side. That one's wore off. Yep. 16 3/4 total length in the box. So just like with the trout, the Pompano also quit biting shortly after that catch. But then the very next day, I went back out. It was super rough, but I did have one really cool catch, and I wanted to make sure I included it at the end of this video. Okay, there's no sugarcoating it. It's rough, but that could be a good thing. I'm gonna take this 3/8 ounce jig, pop it around out here. If I can't get bit, then we're gonna swap to the live bait. All right, guys, check him out. Big, beautiful speckled trout. Pretty unexpected. It's rough as crap out here on the beach, but this guy wanted to eat. Whoa! All right, let's let him go. Heck yeah. Oh man, that's an awesome catch. It's been raining, it's been nasty, I've been sticking it out, and that was well worth it.